Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I get a special place. I tell you what you praise, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, the FYI Radio Show, with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. Now, if you'd like to see us live at WGPL 1350 Studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page. Guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 Studio. Now, if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com, click and listen live on over 1400 AM or 1350 AM. Guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace 95.3 and WPCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll shout you out later on in the show.
Shout out, yeah.
Mr. E, how was your weekend?
Had a wonderful weekend, had a glorious weekend, a little chilly, but it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weekend.
And it's a little chilly today.
It's cold today. I want you to know that it's not just a beautiful Monday morning, but it's cold on the outside. You know, they say March come in like a lamb, but it goes out like a roaring lion.
Well, it's here, and guess what? Today is spring.
I
The
can't
first
tell.
day of spring. Can't you tell by the sunshine, Mr. E? You can hear little birds, just tweeting this morning, waking us up.
I heard the birds chirping. I saw the bright sunshine, and all I could do was say, thank you, Lord.
Oh, it feels like spring, even though it's cold here in Hampton Roads. It's just, I don't know, just something about the sunshine that wakes me up.
I know that's right. It's something about it. And not only that, it's not only the sunshine that wakes us up, but the coldness on the outside, too.
All right, it's going to be about 48 degrees today in Hampton Roads, but we're expecting up in the 80s this week.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you wrap up real good today. Dress in layers so, if it get too warm outside, you can take it off.
We want to say good morning to Roberta Carter. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, and you all out there, I hope your weekend was just fabulous. I got a chance to go to a wonderful, wonderful service.
That's wonderful.
Yes, I want to shout out to Galilee Baptist Church. A great service, Reverend Foreman. And it was just really a pleasant hallelujah time.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Mr. E, this is our FYI Monday segment. It's sports talk time.
I got a basketball, Jones.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. We have gone from the NFL to the NBA to the everything, but we are going to be highlighting not only the NBA, but the NCAA.
That's right. That's right. What some wonderful games that we saw this weekend. I saw this weekend. And, and I want to say right off the bat, before we get started in this session, congratulations to NSU, Norfolk State University. What a marvelous job that y'all did out there this week.
Well, I tell you what, this is Women's History Month, and we've been highlighting the WNBA and a lot of the college and high school games, basketball games. It has been very interesting and very nice. I just want to say happy Women's History Day to all the ladies out there.
That's
But
right.
let's
That's
talk
right.
about the NCAA and Norfolk State University, which they did a fine job. They got all the way there, Mr. E.
That's right. They
And
made it all the way in.
absolutely, they
Yeah.
went to MEAC, then they were there at NCAA. Unfortunately, they did not go past, this great South Carolina. What is South Carolina? They
32
just
and
whipped the
0.
tar out.
Yeah, 36 and
36,
0.
36 and they had 36 and 0 against, and then they Norfolk State had what?
Listen. They're
NSU women.
26 and the NSU women. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't, I
Where
can't
you at,
tell you.
Missy? We talking about the
I
ladies.
was talking about the men.
We're talking about the ladies now. And we're talking about, just saying congratulations to NSU women's team, but they did get defeated in the NCAA, and it was kind of like a slaughter. I don't know if you just
Slaughter.
okay.
Kind of like a
I
slaughter.
gotta be nice now.
Yeah, you was trying to be nice, but they lost 72 to 40.
Yes.
32 points. An advantage that South Carolina State. South Carolina wore them out.
But I was wondering why. Okay, let's not ask that question, Yolanda, because you're talking about an undefeated university.
That's right.
You know what I'm
33
saying?
and 0.
I mean, come on now.
Undefeated 33 and 0 versus a 26 and 7 women's squad.
But I tell you
And
what,
they lost. They made it though. They made it. That's the whole thing in a
that's the thing.
nutshell.
They were
did.
toe to toe with
That's
the
right.
best.
That's right. They represent that. It paid off, and like Miss Roberta Connor say, "Behold the green and gold."
Behold the green and gold, and that's what champions, and they did that. And we were also, who else is up here? We got a lot of folks up here listening, but we'll shout them out later on. But anyway, so that was very interesting. I got a chance to watch that. I kind of cringed a few times and walked away from the screen because I had high hopes that they would win.
Really?
I did. I really wanted them to. This is right here. This is us.
And it's all right to have great high hope, but you got to remember this: a lot of upsets was done this weekend.
Oh, tell us more.
When you look at basketball, when you look at the women's score for the NCAA, you'll find that there was a lot of upsets for as the women. As the women. When you look at Georgia against Iowa, the score was 74 to 66. And LSU, they beat Michigan State at 66 to 42. And then South Carolina against Florida, Southern Florida, that's 76 to 45.
Oh, wow. There were a lot of slaughters there.
That was a lot of upsets. South Carolina went from beating up Norfolk State to beating up South Florida. And then when you turn around and look at Texas beating East Carolina 79 to 40, these are the ladies now.
Yes.
And the UCLA Bruins, they won 67 to 45. That's right.
Great ball.
That's right. Great basketball in these tournaments. And guess what? It was marvelous. Duke women, in the first round, they beat Iona 89 to 49. So the tournament is still going on. And guess what? The second round is even. Virginia Tech is still in it. The Virginia Tech women is still in it.
Wonderful.
They won in the second round against South Dakota State.
So, Mr. E, when you look at the women's basketball game, do you notice anything? I'm talking about the universities, college ball. They play a little. I don't want to say it's not aggressive, but they kind of like it's a little wild. The game's a little. How can I put it?
It's not. See, a lot of people has been accustomed to seeing the men play.
Well, the men, but I'm saying I think it's also a difference between the universities and the WNBA. So I'm trying to figure out what is the difference, because when I see women in university college playing, they just a little. I don't know. I can't describe it. I'm
They
trying to
different.
say you.
They
It's a little
different.
bit
It's
different.
different. See, because here's what you're looking at. When you look at men, they play a lot of contact. They right up close, they right up in each other's face. But women play at distance
Okay.
because now they're not trying to get underneath the bucket and go one on one with each other. They shoot from the outside.
Yeah.
They don't,
Yeah.
when you look at the way that the women playing, men get right down and dirty, right underneath the
Yeah.
bucket, right into the paint, and they bump and they get down. But women, they shoot from the outside, and that's their main shots. And then they might make an easy layup or two.
Well, the games that I was looking at, they was doing a lot of falling.
And they
Oh,
stay
no, just
and,
a little wobbly.
and they stay on the canvas.
That's what I'm saying. Absolutely.
They stay on the canvas.
But let's go to the men in the NCAA. This what's been going on.
Now, when you look at the men
You
in
looked at a lot
NCAA,
of games this weekend, didn't you?
I want you to know, Miss Hinton, I really looked at some of the games. I mean, I looked at them men play basketball, but I just want to take my hat off to the Arkansas Razorback. I just want to say to the Arkansas Razorback, y'all did some upsetting this. And when Arkansas played against the Kansas City, I mean Kansas City State, they upset them. Arkansas Razorback beat Kansas State.
But it wasn't. Look at the score. Let's see. Tell everybody what the score was. 72. Was it 72-71?
72-71.
So close.
When you look at the way that they did this game, when the way they played, it was such a close, close, close game. I said to myself, hey, look, y'all really are balling. Y'all really are balling. And when I looked at the 18 on the 18th, now here was another setup for me. When you look at the NCAA second round, you go down to what it says the final on the 18th.
Yes, yes.
When you look at Saturday's game, these are all Saturday.
I saw that one.
Tennessee
Yes.
beat Duke.
Absolutely.
Tennessee beat Duke. And 65-52, the men's did.
Absolutely.
And then Princeton beat Missouri 78-61. Now, Arkansas, when you look up to the left side of your paper on the 18th, you'll see that the Arkansas Razorback beat Kansas City 72-71.
1 point.
5-1 point. And I mean, they was balling. I mean, it was a ball game. I mean, it kept my attention, Miss Hinton.
I enjoyed that Duke and Tennessee game.
Duke and Tennessee, and then Kentucky played also. And when I looked at Kentucky and all the rest of them boys, it was really, really a great ball game on yesterday. I mean, I'm not a ball game. I'm not a basketball man, a person.
Really?
No, I got a basketball team.
You're following a couple of teams.
I'm
but you
following
have
not in college.
Okay.
Not in college. I don't follow too many of the college teams. I'm just not there with college yet.
Well, let's see while you get some more numbers. I want to say good morning to Miss Evangeline Jenkins. Miss Evangeline Medley Jenkins just had a birthday. Happy birthday to you, beautiful lady. I tell you what, I saw you just having a good old time at your birthday party. But I'm so glad you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining in. And then we have Anthony Owens on with us. Thank you for watching. Roberta Connor says South Carolina's coach praised NSU, and they should have.
That's right, because NSU did a wonderful job.
Yes.
I got to get when you go and play that basketball and do what you do. Guess what? You do deserve.
You deserve. You're going all the way to the top.
That's right.
The best.
That's right. You deserve the best, and you deserve all the things that comes along with it. As far as basketball, when you look at basketball and college basketball and getting down to the wire, this is what I like now.
What she got for us, Mr. E?
When I see them getting down to the wire, yesterday I saw a couple of games yesterday and NCAA school board. When I look at the school boards on yesterday, and I said to myself, what I saw Michigan State. Michigan State beat Marquette 69-60, and Gonzalo. That's the team that you got to worry about.
How come? What is this season been
Guns,
like?
they had a real good season, and they beat TCU at 84-81. Now St. Mary, they lost to UConn, and Creighton, they beat Baylor.
You hear that name all the time at college and
The
university.
Creighton is not a game. It's a team that you got to reckon with.
Wow.
Xavier beat Pittsburgh 84-73. And then the game that folk were looking at is Kansas City State and Kentucky.
Wow.
And what happened on that game? Kansas City State beat Kentucky, and Miami beat Indianapolis. Now that was some great games going on this whole weekend, and in this college. When you look at this college, it wasn't so many injuries neither. Not too many folk get hurt on this weekend.
And the fan base is good. You know, you got the fans out there. I thought that was marvelous as well.
You know, they got games coming up on this tonight. They're going to play some basketball. They're playing basketball. No games tonight.
No games tonight?
No games tonight. I think the next game is, it depends on who won on Sunday. They put it all together.
Well, Mr. Evangeline is shouting out the Cowboys. Look, she must be a Cowboy fan. Evangeline, let me know if you're a Cowboy fan, NFL, but do you have an NBA team?
Miss Jenkins, I want to say thank you so much, Miss Evangeline Jenkins. You are the best.
Wow. So, Mr. E, what do we have with the NBA? What's going on?
When we look at the NBA, they had some great games on yesterday. I said to myself, my team, the Pelicans, began to win yesterday. Yeah, the Pelicans won. So yesterday, when you look at the games, and yesterday, the Phoenix Suns lost to the Thunders.
Oh,
yeah,
my.
Yeah, 124-120. And then the Spurs, they beat the Atlanta Hawks, 126-118. Now the Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans, they won yesterday, 117.
That's your team.
That's right, against the Houston Rockets.
Amazing.
You know, I'm following Pelicans. I like the Pelicans because of
Tell
Zion.
me why.
You know, because of Zion. If Anthony Davis with the Lakers had stayed there, you know, that he would have owned the Pelicans because he got a rough cat down. That boy Zion, if he can only stay healthy, he'll be all right.
Why do you say that?
You know, he's a big guy. He's a heavy set guy.
Yeah.
And he's good at what he do. He can dunk, he can slam dunk, but he's just big.
Wow.
Now, when you look at the Clippers, they beat the Portland Trail Blazers 117-102, and the Celtics lost to the Jazz 117-118. And then the Golden State Nuggets, Denver Nuggets, the score was 108-102 against the Brooklyn Nets. Then the Miami Heat beat the Detroit Pistons 112-100.
That's your team?
No,
not Miami, but Golden State.
Golden State Warriors. I'm gonna roll with the Golden State Warriors. You know, I got to roll with them. And the Lakers, they beat the Magic 111-105. Yeah, you know, so the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, I got to give it to them boys. Them boys are off the chain. I like them boys. You know,
so we're gonna follow. We're actually gonna follow them, but also the Lakers. And I'm going to choose the Bulls to follow, Mr. E.
You're going to choose them.
I just want to follow them.
The Bulls.
You're going to follow the Pelicans.
Okay. I'm going to follow two teams.
We're going to follow.
I'm going to follow the Golden State Warriors. Yeah.
We're going to follow the Lakers.
Okay.
And the Bulls.
I mean, you know, when you look at in NBA and the scores, Miss Hinton, yesterday, there's a lot. What I like about the NBA scores and the players, a lot of trash talk.
Okay.
I like the trash talking. I like them when they get there and they get the jaw jacking and to tell everybody what they could do and what they cannot do. You know,
Yes.
when I see them doing it and they talking smack on the court, I say, y'all go on, put it together and make it happen. You
But
know,
have you been following the Miami Heat? Have you looked at any of those games yet?
Not Miami Heat. I have not been looking at the Miami Heat, nor have I looked at the. I know the on Saturday, the Bulls they beat the Miami Heat,
Absolutely.
113 to 1 8 to 99, and the Warriors lost to the Grizzlies 133 to 119. So I'm following those teams. I call the Golden State Warriors. I like Draymond Green. I got to get
Okay.
to it.
Okay.
And the reason why I like Draymond Green is Draymond Green talk more trash. He reminds me of Dennis Rodman. You
Oh
know,
my
Dennis
goodness,
Rodman
yes.
is the king of trash talking, and he knows how to intimidate somebody and
Absolutely.
get them off their game. He gets right into their head. I got to say to Dennis Rodman and Draymond Green that y'all got to be one of the toughest jokers you ever want to see because they push you, they knock you
And then
behind
they
the
get
head.
away with it. You
One,
know?
one thing I can say about Draymond Green, he knows how to get and rub you the wrong way
Oh
and
wow.
cause you to really lose it. But he's a baller though. He's a baller.
Yes.
He can shoot a little bit 3 pointers and he's a playmaker. So you know he done been kicked out of so many games. It's just come natural to him.
Now today, Mr. Steve, we have some games, NBA games. We have the Pacers and the Hornets
Yeah,
playing at 7 o'clock p.m. And the Bulls and the 76ers.
that's right. That's
They're
right.
playing as well. Are you going to look at any of those games?
Well, tonight, Miss Hinton, I might look at the Warriors play today, tonight also at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Golden State Warriors play against the
Ooh.
Rockets. But as far as 7 o'clock, I don't know if I'm gonna catch the Bulls,
I'll check them out.
Chicago Bulls, and the 76ers. You know, you got to give us an update on
Okay, I'll check them out.
what squad you say you gonna
I
follow?
said the Bulls, the Lakers, Golden State, and that's it. I think.
Oh, you
Those
say
two.
you gonna follow Golden State Warriors?
Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna.
I'm gonna follow them, meaning I'm gonna check out their games.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
not that I don't have a team, but
If you had to choose a team, which team would you
the
choose?
winning team. Golden State.
I think you're a Laker fan.
I like the Lakers because my brothers and them used to love the Lakers.
I
They're
used to
so
like the Lakers
popular.
too.
But Golden State is in my house is just I see that so much. I mean, my son, my husband, my grandson, they just like it's always there in my face. So that's why I have to follow them. I'm gonna be following them, the Bulls and the Lakers.
You know, I'm gonna be with the Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans,
Okay, Pelicans.
and I'm gonna watch the light skinned boys, the Golden State Warriors.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be great. So
And,
yeah,
I was gonna look at the 76. What is that team? The Phoenix Suns. I was
uh-huh.
gonna follow them, but that boy that's playing with the Phoenix Suns, he's too fast for me. He's so fast, he can't even catch himself.
But the Clippers, they did well. They yesterday they won 117-102 against the Trailblazers.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
a really that's a team that people really favor.
When I look at the Phoenix Suns, they played against the Thunders. They lost by 4 points.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm just really nervous about basketball. But if we flip over to football, just one T, I just want to drop
one
in.
second.
In 1 second that I want to drop in there, but Elliott, he has been kicked off the Dallas
What's
Cowboys.
going on? It's always drama during the season, but after the season as well. Mr. E, what's going on and what's
Well,
happening?
his contract didn't expire, but they got rid of it. And then here's another T for you. If you notice, like I know, that Aaron Rodgers, who played for the Cheesehead for the Green Bay
Yes.
Packers, he decided that he was going to into take a sabbaticus. He was going into hiding.
Oh,
He told
wow.
everybody he was going in the cave. He's going
Why?
so he can make his decision for next year.
Okay.
You know, whether or not he's going to be playing or not.
Should he play?
You know,
Everybody says over the hill.
he's on. See, the goat is already out. You know, Tom Brady is done gone home and just sat down. He made up his mind. Allegedly, and you know, after he looked across the field and looked across the lake and see his wife over there, he might change his mind. You know, so but he's been dating, they say, on the scene. But getting back to Aaron Rodgers, who was with the Green Bay Packers. They call him a cheesehead, my nephew team. He has decided that he was going to play some more. He came out of his sabbaticus. He came out of the cave. He was in the cave. I heard somebody say all he had to do, he had to go on that what he did, but put a blanket on his head, turn the lights out in his house, and got himself together and come on back out. But they said he literally went into a cave and he came back, made his decision that he wants to play with the New York Jets.
Oh my goodness!
So New York Jets gonna sign him, and the Jets gonna pick him up, and so Aaron Rodgers gonna be with the New York Jets.
Well, he can't put it down yet. It's just too much in some of these folks. They just that's what they do.
Now Dak is a little sad for
what's going on with Dak.
Ezekiel got kicked off the team, and Dak said he feels some kind of way because Zeke is not there. But you know, he got Pollard there. Pollard did more than what Zeke did. You know, so hey, the Cowboys gonna be all right. The Cowboys gonna be all right. You know,
listen, we are very excited about sports talk. You know, there's some drama in sports and some lawsuits that
in basketball too.
You know, it's just wow, it's always something going on. So we're gonna keep you updated, and we're gonna give the scores, the winners, the losers, those that have been talked about in the media and trending. Give y'all the tea.
So next week we're gonna bring up in the lawsuits that's gonna be going around, especially in basketball. This fella by the name of Jay Moran. I mean, I cannot understand why the boy making all them digits. Now he's got to go back on the high school field with a gun.
Oh my goodness, what was wrong
with a gun? Now he's in rehab, and I mean, come on now, you're a superstar, you the man, so now you got to go right back on the field.
We're gonna definitely serve some of that tea for you all. But Mr. E, I want before we go, just remind some of our upcoming shows this week, Wednesday and Friday. We got some fabulous guests.
Miss Hinton, they don't want to miss it. We got Jay-Z and Beyonce. From the 757 will be our special guest. No. That's the Morales attorney. Yes. Stephanie Morales will be with us on Friday, and Mr. Morales will be with us on Wednesday.
Absolutely. We're going to have a visit from a few other folk. We're going to announce them as we keep going down the line. But please tune in our Wednesday segment, What's Under the Hat, issues concerning men, and what's in your closet, issues concerning our ladies. I'm looking forward to talking to Ms. Morales. This is Women's History Month. And again, we say thank you, ladies, for what you do, and we congratulate you for being a beautiful woman.
What about the tie?
Oh my goodness!
What about the lady pad and the book?
All right, so don't forget, the book Bullying is right underneath your nose. It's hard copy, it's ebook and Audible. You can download it. Go to my page or go wherever books are sold, and you can get that book. I want to also get this in. Why Young Women, YWAS. Young Women Achieving Success Program. We're still recruiting girls 10 to 17 years old. And the Royal Ladies High. You can get it. We're going to launch it real soon. And we'll give you more information later on this week. God bless you. Come over here for a minute and join us. Have a wonderful day.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed with the co-host. If you'd like to be a special guest or a sponsor of FYI Radio Show, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can inbox us at Everette's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or you can email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. And have a wonderful, wonderful first day of spring. Bye
Okay, you guys, are you ready for the warm? Because it's going to warm up here in the Hampton Roads area. We're talking about going to the 80s this week.
You know, Miss Hinton, there's a spooky thing that you got. You said there's no spooky.
What?
You got to remember that March come in like a lion and goes out like a
You
lamb.
expect that? I think you act like there's going to be some snow, Mr. E.
The spring is here, but the snow ain't made its debut yet.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, here I got a little shaky because the Harlem Globetrotters will be here on the 25th. And I remember about 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago,
20
years ago, that when the circus came to town,
20.
it was 20 years ago when the circus came to town, the snow fell out.
Well, I'm telling you, you can expect anything. I tell you what, there's snow above us and there's snow to the left of us on the West Coast. And who knows? But I tell you what, we're going to enjoy the weather, whatever it is.
That's right.
We're going to prepare ourselves for whatever. And we're going to thank the Lord that we haven't received any yet. That's here in the Hampton Roads.
That's right. Once again, good morning to Mr. Chris Hinton and to Miss Evangelist Melody Jenkins. I missed her name. Evangeline Jenkins. Miss Roberta Collar, good morning to you. And thank you all so much for tuning in on a Monday, beautiful Monday morning on FYI.
Absolutely. Chris Hinton is going to return with us. He is one of the sponsors, and he's with beardgods.com. You all check him out, his new business. And he's also a real estate agent. So if you go on social media, you'll find both of those businesses, and you can call him, contact him, and ask questions about his product or his service. Mr. E, yes, so we already talked about the book Bullying Right is right underneath your nose. I also want to mention about Young Women Achieving Success now. We are still recruiting. And I got a chance yesterday, Mr. E, to recruit. Hopefully we'll see some of those girls come in. Girls 10 to 17 can be a part of this program. And it's a great, great program. If you come out on Wednesday at 6 p.m., New Galilee Baptist Church, you can talk with me and meet our facilitators and, just enjoy a wonderful, wonderful time with young ladies achieving success.
You know, essentially, while we're around here in the room, I don't know if you saw this or not. There's a photo going around with Shaquille O'Neal. We talking sports talk that he is in the hospital.
Oh my goodness!
But he spoke out. He spoke out about this, about his photo being in the hospital. Shaquille O'Neal will cause a concern amongst fans when the NBA on TNA Analyze shared a photo of himself in a hospital bed on Twitter Sunday night. O'Neal, who did not share the details about his parents' hospital stay, sent a message to his following TNT co-hosts Ennis Johnson and Candace Parker.
So
he said, "I'm always watching." He said, he didn't tell what happened, what's going on with him. He did not go into detail about why he was in the hospital and what's going on with him, So our hats off, our prayers going out to Shaquille O'Neal about his hospital stay.
Well, he's probably saying it's none of y'all's business.
I'm trying to figure out where he got a bed, how he get a bed.
What, that big man? He is. How tall is he? About 7 feet, and he's definitely tall now.
I was just
But you
wondering.
know what? He's a celebrity. Can you imagine he brought his own bed in there, or they ordered the bed for him, or whatever?
Here's the tea. You ready for the tea?
Yes. But he
Here's
ain't
what
serving tea
happened.
on a Monday.
Here's what happened. I think he's getting a stomach tuck.
All right now, or colonoscopy. How old is
He's getting his. He's listen. He said this.
he? He wouldn't be
He
in the
said,
hospital.
I didn't want my stomach to be over the belt
Oh my
anymore.
goodness, he's
So I
serious.
was just like, let's go ahead and get slim. After that picture went viral, I got to live up, I got to live up to it. O'Neill referred to a now video clip he shared with Instagram to show off his abs.
Ooh, well, I tell you what, that's what people are doing. They nip and tucking, and you can go get anything done in this day and time.
He said
But
he
you
was
know what? I know this is not serving that tea, but Black China is, she's a celebrity, and she went and got all that silicone pulled out of her area, out of her cheeks, out of her lips, you name it. When she said that's it, she's over.
Shaq said I was 401 pounds. He said now I'm 365 pounds. I'm
He's
trying
doing
to
it.
take 345 back to 345. I want to have muscles
Go
everywhere.
ahead. He know what to do. He's an athlete. All he got to do, besides nipping and tucking, is to get out there and start playing b-ball
He
again.
said he wants to be an underwear ad. He wants.
Okay.
I want to have.
He's doing anything.
I
He's
want
doing
to do.
everything else,
Yeah,
Steve.
that's right. That's right. So my hats off to Shaq. You know, continue to do what you do, man, and keep on living the dream. Here's some more tea, Miss Hinton. I want to
Yeah.
know tomorrow is the day.
What day?
I want y'all to think about this real good. Get your coffee cups, get your coffee mugs,
He's
and
serving tea on a
tomorrow,
Monday. Let me get
and
my teacup.
tomorrow is the day. Y'all better hold on to your seatbelt because guess what? Tomorrow, Trump is going to
All
jail.
right now. Allegedly.
Believe that or not.
But you know what they said, and I know that we got to serve a little bit of tea today. And we should wait. But Mr. E, they said that he's making that announcement.
He is.
Nobody else has made that announcement that he's going to jail. Is he trying to fundraise? What's the tea on it? What is he trying to prove by making an announcement that has not been announced yet by the officials?
Trump is only simply saying, I'm preparing y'all for the just in case. You know, he was dealing with some young lady, and Mr. Cochran, the lawyer that he had, submitted a check unto her. But they found out that the money that was given to the young lady was campaign money.
Ooh, I can't. Steve, don't say it.
And now some of the,
Using campaign money
That's
to buy certain things.
and now folks want to know why it's coming out 6 years later.
Ooh, Mr. E, I want to just remind, we're not going to be on tonight for After Dark, but we need at least 4 people that will dialogue with us about what women want, what women need. You could be male or female, and let's have a dialogue. It could be about relationship. It could be about life in general. It could be about a woman's personal body, what she wants. It could be about power and money. But 4 people that will join us on next Monday.
Yeah.
And let's talk. Let's give the audience and our viewers a great conversation and dialogue about it. All you need is to have access to your email, so we can pull you into our StreamYard platform. And let's and some good lighting.
That's right. Good lighting. Yeah.
And come on, let's have this dialogue, which a lot of people, we talked about it on Friday, this past Friday, and a lot of people were really interested in speaking up and speaking out. And so please, we really would love for you. So if you're interested in being a part of the platform for next Monday, it doesn't matter what age you are, as long as you're over 18, 18 and over, you could be a part of being pulled into our feed and talking about a great topic.
And make sure you have a good internet and good lighting, and make sure that everything that you're doing, that you're up to date, instead of coming on and cutting off, or make sure you're in a place where there is no distraction, because we want to bring you live, just like we're live today.
Yes.
We want you to be a part of Miss Evangeline Jenkins. We want to hear from you. What do women want? What Miss Roberta
Yes,
Carter?
Roberta
We want to
Carter.
have you on our show because you ladies been around a long time, and so we want to know
What you
what
mean a
do
long time, Miss
I
City?
mean, Miss Roberta Carter. She's a nice lady, and she's a nice lady, and she knows
You
what
say she's mature and have experience.
she knows what a woman wants.
Absolutely. She should know. She knows what she wants.
That's right.
And she probably knows what other women
That's right.
want, having conversations and stuff.
Because of her soul, so
Absolutely.
and she's been around a lot of women, so she should have a basic idea of what folk
I'm going
want.
to see if I can pull in my daughter, Crystal, and see if she would join us. And let's talk, from a young woman's perspective, even Evangeline, young woman's perspective, and some other ladies, but also guys. We could use a few guys to come on with us on next Monday on our afternoon, and see, hey, what we can learn about ladies, about women. Missy, do you all think men know enough about what we want?
Well, see, no, we don't know, because women are forever changing.
Okay, I like that.
They are forever changing. Today they can be who you might think they are, and then the next. See, women is just like the wind. They change directions.
Okay, go ahead.
If the wind is going south, and then they can change and blow north, then they can spiral.
Okay.
Women has it's like they're changing every second. They're changing every second. They don't stay the same.
Is that good though?
They got mood swings. It's confusing. They're just confusing as it is. When you 1 minute you think that you've done everything right, and the next minute they flip it out.
Do women have to be pleased? I mean, is it a woman that she wants to be pleased? She want to be catered to. She want to be relevant. She want to be respected. She wants a lot of things, and that's why it's so important to have this conversation. And there we go with our friend Miss Driver. She said that's good. We do change to that, but we are consistent.
There never is a lie.
And I think that is
Miss Driver.
You should join us on next Monday so we can talk about women and what we want and why we are the way we are, what we need, Miss E.
Miss Hinton, a lot of men will agree with me that women change just like the weather.
I don't know.
Women does not stay the same. First, they can be one way in 5 minutes, and they can lose weight. They can.
But look, we may be like that, but it's something about us that y'all really love, honey. It's something about that y'all really love and will put up with, because I tell you what, you won't stop. Look, men and women won't stop, interacting, falling, pursuing, hunting. You still hunting. Men still hunt. I don't care how people you think we are. Or
no, we did not say y'all.
I'm just saying, when you was going up,
listen, let me tell you, y'all just like the Matrix. Y'all can be going this way.
And it may be a reason for it. Maybe about you men.
And I think it's because y'all think with both sides of your brain. I think that because y'all think with both sides of your brains, and one side say go to the left, the other side go to the right. That's why so many things.
Women bring a lot of stability to life, to the homes, to children. We're smart. We are powerful. We're just wonderful. Men don't listen. Ms. Driver says to understand our hearts. The root remains the same of what we want. Well, I say that right? Our hearts, the root remains the same of what we want. And so, you got to take time to find out what a woman wants, who she is, why she is, You have to learn how to understand it, and you have to know the value. You have to know what a woman is. You got to find out her deep-seated, rooted character and what she's all about. You can understand her more if you did. And
Well,
not
I
only
mean,
that, a woman's body is built to physiologically to act a certain way. She goes through certain moves because she is her body is developing itself to that may not be the right word to have children. It's some kind of process that you go through and monthly to to do that. The body is just how you are. Hey, you just gonna
because
have to accept it. You have to learn
no,
to
no,
work.
no. We are accepting it. We trying to accept it. We trying to adapt, but you got too much of Aretha Franklin in it. Change,
I
change,
don't think so.
change.
I don't think so. I
Yeah,
think we are what we are, who
you,
we
you, you,
are,
you every
and we have the right to, disapprove or approve or change our mind or whatever we want to be. We are. We're not going to make no excuses for who we are, what we are, and how God has made us. I'm telling you, we're not going to make any excuses anymore. But I'm just glad that we are here and we're celebrating ourselves with History Month. But please don't forget to join us, especially on Friday. We have attorney Stephanie Morales. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful show. So, Miss Eve, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. We're not going to be on this evening. We're taking off, but we're going to return with our evening FYI After Dark on next week. And we want a panel of you great folk to join us. Please inbox me or inbox Mr. E and give us information, your email address, and let us know. Yes, I would love to be on that panel.
I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Abbott, the co-host. And for more information, give us a call at 757-714-7861 or inbox us at Edward Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or our email, FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful first day of spring, cold day. Okay?
Yes. Happy birthday again to Miss Evangeline. I hope you enjoy your day yesterday and today. Just be blessed and have a great time. See you all on Wednesday.
Understanding the geographic, you will understand a woman. Understand the math, you will understand a man.
Ooh, I love that. Ooh, Rhonda, you deep, baby. And look, I want to say congratulations, to Rhonda and Miss D, because Coach D, because they did a wonderful job on their uh, podcast,
Yeah.
webinar, seminar. And we just want to say congratulations. See y'all.